Hello and welcome back to my channel called The Exceptional Knowledge. I am Niharika, a graduate from Lady Shri Ram College, Delhi. Have done my MBA from Symbiosis Institute of International Business, Pune, my postgraduate diploma from Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai, and my executive MBA from IIM, Kolkata. Before I go ahead with today's topic, I request all of you all to subscribe and like my channel. Today we will be discussing about what is employer branding, what are the factors that influence, and also the strategies for employer branding, right? So the word employer branding is split into two words, which is employer and branding. So employer means a person or an institution that hires people. Branding means a strategy that allows an organization to differentiate itself from the competition and in the process to bond with its customers to create loyalty. So that's employer and branding. So what do you understand of employer branding? Here is a few other definitions that are given. Employer branding can be defined as the package of functional, economical, and psychological benefits provided by employment and identified with the employing company. Right? It is certain strategies and the process that involves creating a unique place that attracts people to work for that organization. That's a brand that's created around a company that people are inclined to work with that organization. Employer branding is about making sure that employees feel good about the place they are working at. Because they can be the ambassador for your organizations. They are the representatives of your organization. And employer branding is a strategic and a marketing effort designed to make an organization appealing as a workplace where people are content and happy when they work there. And successful employment branding also helps in reducing hiring cost and hiring process. So it becomes a lot more easy once you have a brand created around your organization. For example, Google already has a huge brand, right? So people are inclined to work for that organization. They are happy to apply. So it's easy for Google to get a pool of talent, right? That's how the brand helps getting so many people applying to that organization. That's what employer branding is. Now we come on to the key factors that influence employer branding. What are the basic factors that actually make up the brand that an organization carries? The first is the salary. Because when an employee applies to an organization, the first incentive is the salary, the compensation package, right? Then are the other benefits, right? Whether they're getting insurance or pick up and drop, other services, right? So that's one thing. Then job security, whether they have the career will be secure. One night they wouldn't be just kicked out of the job, so they have to have a job security. Then they should have a pleasant working condition. The atmosphere of working in a company should be really healthy and good, should be good for each and every employee. Then they should have a work-life balance. I will go on to explain what exactly the word work-life balance means, and career progression opportunities, whether you're growing in your career or your career is stagnant. If you're growing, if your company is really interested in harnessing your qualities and making you a better employee, will definitely look for development opportunities in terms of training, conferences, and assigning you difficult roles and new challenging roles which will develop you, make you grow as an employee, right? So these are the factors which actually influence how a brand is created. Employer brand is created. How happy the employees are, how content they are to work with your organization will depend on all these factors. Now coming on to employer branding strategy. So there's a strategy that you implement to create your own employer's brand, right? How do you do it? The first one is know your company's unique value proposition, which is to create a powerful employer brand. It is critical that you start by focusing on your company's mission statements, values, visions, and culture. What are your values? What is the mission? Why have you set up that organization? You need to go backwards. You need to understand what your company is ultimate goal is, what is it working for, and then on the basis of that you will look for the people that will benefit you the most, right? Then second is conduct an employer brand audit. You might not be very well aware what the reputation of your company is in the market, right? So you would want to conduct some surveys. You would want to do it through social media or other platforms and know where your company stands so that you can work upon your brand, you can work upon your weaknesses and be a good employer. Then write an employer value proposition. An employer value proposition is a marketing message and a promise. So you just do not include things that you don't do. You need to put things across that you actually do. Right? You can use your employee propositions on your websites, platforms, other social media platforms like Instas and websites and elsewhere. Employer value proposition has nothing to do with compensation, nothing at all, right? It is the company's positive impact on the world, which will definitely have an impact on the employees, which will make them feel that, oh, we're doing something meaningful through working with this organization, right? Then the next one is leverage current employees. So current employees can share their testimonials on the websites, Instas and Facebooks, and we've seen many a times, we've seen Google employees share their testimonials on various platforms, right? Cultivate a strong onboarding process. It is the first experience of the new hires. So let's make it a positive one. Let's make it a happy one where whenever someone enters the organization, they're really glad and happy, right? Then offering learning and developing opportunities, very, very important. If I don't see my growth in an organization, probably I will not stick on to that organization for very long. So along with the organization growing, I need to see my career expanding, my career growing, right? Then the next one is use videos, blog spots. You can't confine yourself just to one platform. You need to use various platforms that are available to you because you want to improve the market perception of your organization, right? So you can use blogs, you can use slideshows, you can tell stories. So all these are ways of creating a brand. Then strong diversity, very, very important because we have people coming from all walks of life and you want a very cohesive, a very good working environment. You want a very inclusive environment for each and every individual that comes into the organization. So this is how you implement certain strategies to bring about a change in the brand that your organization or the image that the organization carries. There are many organizations that have a very, very good brand. We're going to pick and read a few things about very, very important company, which is Google. Now, Google receives around 3 million resumes a year. Can you believe that? So it's fair to assume that it's doing something right with its employer branding because they're getting a huge number of applications every year, right? Given its positioning as a company that's known for being very innovative, it's fearless, and it's not surprising, it's a magnet because people are eagerly waiting to work. They look out for working with companies like Google. So why? They have created that image. They've been able to do it for a very, very long time, and they are known for innovation and fearlessness. So right, people are really, the young generation is glued to working. Whenever there's a job opening, you'll have so many people applying to various jobs in Google. Then Google's invested a lot into research on culture and the impact of the working environment. We all know of that. Its research has highlighted the importance of an emotionally safe environment, whereas employees know what they do has a meaning and an impact, right? We talked about whether people who are working in an organization feel that they're working with the organization which has an influence, which has an impact over lives or brings about a lot of change in the society, right? So there are certain things that Google advocates, right? There are certain things it does. First is use current employees as social advocates, right? They're the ones who let people know that, you know, how I am a happy employee in with Google. I am happy to work with it, and they display their emotions, their happiness through various platforms as Insta, on the websites. So they give out testimonials saying, so they're the ones, your current employees are the ones who will create a brand or an image of the organization for the future generation or the future applicants, right? So they are the ones who can be advocates for your organization. Then don't be afraid to have a little fun. This is what Google says, that you might be just piled out with work, but then it's all fun. You need to, what boils down to is having fun, having enjoyment for what you're doing. Then stand for something. You need to stand for whatever wrong is being done. In case of bullying, Google is no to bullying. There's no concept of being bullied. So you need to stand up as an organization for your employees, and that's when the employees will feel that they are safe, they are happy, they are content. So stand for something. So that's what Google does it all the time. And perks make you perky. So when you think of Google's employer brand, you probably think first of all their famous staff perks. Things like their free state-of-art gyms and games areas. These are additionals, but they are not the only reason why people apply to Google. But yes, these perks make a lot of difference. So Google does a lot of things to create the brand, or to have the brand that it has been able to do so successfully for so many years now. Right? So I hope with this video you've understood what employer branding is, what are the strategies that you implement to create a brand for your organization. So please like and subscribe to my channel.